Hi, today we're going to learn the 6+1 traits of writing with a delicious dessert. First, when we write, we have to start with an idea. The idea for this recipe is making a lemonade icebox pie. This is a narrowed down topic. Notice I didn't say a lemonade dessert or lemon cake. I was very specific. So the ingredient that's going to represent our idea trait is the lemonade concentrate. Without lemonade concentrate, we lose our focus, and we may end up with a peanut butter pie instead of what we've promised, which is the lemonade icebox pie. So we move on to organization. So then we have the recipe. The recipe provides a list of ingredients as well as the process that we'll follow to make our lemonade icebox pie. When we use the trait of organization, we make a plan for our writing. This keeps us on track and keeps it logical. We use organization in our writing just like we use a recipe to keep us from doing things out of order or adding too much or too little of the ingredients. After all, we wouldn't want to put the crust on top of the pie. So as we continue to look at these ingredients, we see cream cheese. The cream cheese is going to represent our voice. It's going to add texture to our recipe, just like voice adds feeling to our writing. Although this recipe will have a smooth and creamy texture, it could have a different texture and taste by using strawberries mixed in with the cream cheese, just like voice can have many tastes and faces, such as furious, distraught, or elated. So now it's time to add some color to our dessert and to our writing. Word choice is represented by the food coloring. Just like food coloring adds a vibrance to our recipe, our word choice changes our writing from bland to colorful and sparkling, and it helps to move the reader along. Keep those purple words coming. Now we're going to see condensed milk. The condensed milk will be to smooth out the recipe. That reminds us of sentence fluency. When we write, our writing must flow. This requires a varied length of sentences as well as multiple sentence types. We want our writing to be smooth, not choppy. We're coming close to completing our recipe. So it's going to be time to place the mixture in a crust. The crust will represent our conventions. Without the crust, others would not understand this is a pie. It would just be a big pile on a table. When our conventions are not correct, like a lack of punctuation or using the wrong homophone like to, and to, it leads the reader to misunderstand. It's important to follow those standards for writing. It holds it all together. After all, we have to assume that when we write, it's for others to read. Finally, we'll put the whipped cream on top for a beautiful presentation. The presentation of our writing aids in understanding and readability. If our writing is not neat and presentable, our reader cannot successfully read our masterpiece. Without the whipped cream, this dessert just would not be the same. So, which part of our recipe can we leave out? The answer is none. Just like the recipe would be incomplete without each of these ingredients, our writing is incomplete without attention to all the traits. So what analogy can you think of to explain the 6 traits of writing? Man, writing is awesome.